Good day mga ka-EE. Ako nga pala si Alexis Ganding from EE532 Laboratory CIT 04903E under of Engineer Jamer Punsalan. Ang i-report ko ngayon is all about nuclear power plant. Ngayon, ang i-report ko sa inyo, hindi lang nuclear power plant. Yung how it works, reason for having electricity, and factors governing selection of site for the nuclear power plant. So, dito tayo muna sa nuclear power plant, kung ano ang ibig sabihin. A nuclear power plant is a thermal power station in which the heat source is a nuclear reactor. As is typical of thermal power stations, heat is used to generate steam that drives a steam turbine connected to a generator that produces electricity. Nuclear power plants are used the heat generated from nuclear fission in a contained environment to convert water to steam, which powers generators to produce electricity. Although the construction and operation of these facilities are closely monitored and regulated by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission o NRC. Accidents are possible. An accident should result in dangerous levels of radiation that could affect the health and safety of the public living near the nuclear power plant. So mamaya po, i-explain ko briefly yung what is nuclear power plant. So ngayon, yung mga ibig sabihin mo muna. Yung nuclear power plants operate in most states in the country and produce about 20% of the nation's power. Nearly 3 million Americans live within 10 miles of an operating nuclear power plant. So, mamaya sa huling slide ko, meron akong nilagay doon na 5 bansa na pinaka gumagamit ng nuclear power plant. So, ito po yung image ng nuclear power plant na mayroong control rods, reactor, pump, steam generator, condenser, turbine, generator, and lastly, reservoir. So, mayroon akong papanood sa inyo na video. Yun yung yung nuclear power plant, how it works.
This video is focused on the details of how a pressurized water nuclear reactor works. Nuclear power plants are advanced versions of conventional coal power plants. When a furnace in a coal power plant is replaced by a nuclear reactor, it becomes a nuclear power plant. Since a nuclear reactor is a controlled nuclear heat generator, aka a nuclear bomb, it requires a higher standard of safety. While a coal power plant uses 2 water cycles, one for the steam cycle and the second for the cooling cycle, the nuclear power plant only uses 3. The first cycle is the pressurized water cycle, known as the primary cycle, and is leak-proof to prevent nuclear contamination. The second is a steam generation cycle called the secondary cycle. Unlike the pressurized water cycle, this is a leak-prone cycle. The third is the cooling water cycle. Now let's see how these 3 cycles operate. The primary cycle is contained in a strong concrete chamber where pressurized water passes between the nuclear materials and nuclear heat is transferred to water. The amount of heat generation is controlled by neutron poison rods. The purpose of these rods are to lower the high reactivity of the fuel loads. By adjusting the position of the rods, the amount of heat generation can be controlled. When these rods are completely inserted into a fuel load, neutron absorption slows the nuclear reaction and heat generation goes down. This is demonstrated by changing the background color of the core. When the rods are pulled out, the temperature rises. Temperatures may reach 225 degrees centigrade. This is indicated by the red color of the core in the background. When the rods are completely inserted into the nuclear load, the temperature decreases. This is indicated by the yellow color of the core in the background. Because high water pressure is maintained in the chamber, the water in this cycle stays as water even when temperatures exceed the boiling point. This hot water is sent to the boiler where the heat is transferred to the secondary cycle, which we will describe next. The water leaving the boiler is then pumped back to the core. The secondary cycle consists of a boiler where the heat from the primary cycle is passed to the secondary cycle to generate high pressurized steam. This steam is sent to the steam turbine, which is connected to an electric generator to produce electricity. Steam leaves the turbine under atmospheric pressure and enters the condenser. Cold water coming from the river condenses the steam, and condensed water is pumped back to the boiler. The purpose of the steam pipe going from high inlet pressure to the exit bearing is to prevent air from entering the secondary cycle. Since the turbine exit pressure is under atmospheric pressure, air will leak through from the bearings no matter how well the insulation of the bearings may be. Sending pressurized steam through the middle of the bearings prevents the air from leaking into the system. Rather than air entering the system, steam leaks into the environment. If there are any cracks in the pipes, in the primary cycle, nuclear contamination will leak into the secondary cycle and then the environment. The cooling cycle will take the cold water coming from up the river and will cause the steam coming from the turbine to condense. Heated water is pumped to the downstream part of the river as waste heat. It's interesting to know that 2/3 of the heat generated by coal or nuclear power plants is sent to the environment as waste heat. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it since it's dictated by one of the laws of thermodynamics. This concludes our video on nuclear power plants. Please join us next time, and don't forget to subscribe.
So, ayun nga guys, yung nuclear power plant, how it works. Ngayon, i-discuss ko ulit kung paano yung works ng nuclear power plant. So, makikita nyo dito, merong reactor. So, yung reactor, yun yung nagkakaroon nito ng nuclear reaction, ng pagpapainit ng tubig, o tinatawag na fission process. Pinapainit ito hanggang umabot ito ng 360 degrees. Na may maintain niya yung pressure through pressurizer para hindi ma-overpressure. Yung 360 degrees na yon na tubig, papasok siya sa may steam generator. Yung steam generator, yun yung steam na pupunta sa turbine, which is directly sa generator para mag-produce ng electricity. So, yung steam na nagpapaikot ng turbine ay bababa sa condenser. Ngayon, ano ang trabaho ng condenser? Ang condenser ay to condense ang steam na magiging tubig ulit. So, yun lang po yung pagkakaintindi ko sa nuclear power plant, how it works. Ngayon, kanina, sinabi ko sa inyo kung ano talaga ang ibig sabihin ng nuclear power plant. So, ito na yun. Reason for having electricity. So, sa madaling sabi, ang nuclear energy ay nagsisimula sa paghihiwalay ng uranium atoms. Ang uranium atoms ay makikita sa table of elements. So makikita nyo naman guys na meron tayong mga atomic number, yung uranium symbol, electron configuration, atomic weight. Yung uranium atoms, yung elements at ang madalas na pinagkukuhanan ng uranium atoms na ginagamit ng mga power plants ay sa tubig na nagmumula sa karagatan. Ang proseso ng paghihiwa-hiwalay na nasabing atoms ay ang fission. So, ano nga ba ang pinagkaiba ng fission, nuclear fission, sa nuclear fusion? Ang fusion ay ang proseso sa pagsanib ng dalawang nucleus na nagiging nuclei. Samantala naman, ang fission ay ang paghihiwalay ng nuclei na nagiging nucleus. Sa parang ito, nagkakaroon ng parang steam na siyang ginagamit sa paggalaw ng malalaking turbine o LC na siyang nagpuproduce ng kuryente. So, ang kagandahan dito sa nuclear power plant ay walang tinatawag na combustion. So, ano ang combustion? O pagsunog na nakakasira sa ating greenhouse. So, I will discuss ulit yung factors governing selection of site for the nuclear power plant. Number 1, availability of water, sufficient supply of neutral water for generating steam and cooling purposes in nuclear power station. Number 2, disposal of waste. The waste of nuclear power station are radioactive and may cause severe health hazards. Because of this, special care to be taken during disposal of wastes of nuclear power plant. The wastes must be buried in sufficient deep from earth level or there must be disposed of in sea quiet away from the seashore. So, yung sa number 2, yung disposal of waste, maaaring magiging saninang matinding panganib sa kalusugan. Bakit? Dahil dito, dapat gawin ang special na pangangalaga sa pagtatapon ng mga basura. Ang mga basura ay dapat inililibing sa sapat na malalim mula sa antas na lupa o ang mga ito ay dapat na itapon sa dagat na medyo malayo sa bahagi ng dagat. Number 3, distance from populated area. As there is always a probability of radioactivity, it is always preferable to locate a nuclear station sufficiently away from populated area. So, sa number 3, yung sa distance from populated area, tulad lagi na may posibilidad ng radioactive, ang isang istasyon ng nuclear na sapat na malayo sa lugar na may populasyon. Sa number 4, transportation facilities. During commissioning period, heavy equipment to be erected, which to be transported from manufacturer site. So good railways and road always availabilities are required. Number 5, skilled person requirement. For availability of skilled manpower to run and handle the plant, also good public transport should always be present at the site. So, dapat sa skilled person requirement, para sa pagkakaroon ng mga dalubhasa upang patakbuhin at hawakan ang planta, mahusay din sa pampublikong transportasyon ay dapat din naroon sa site. Sa near to load center, as we know that generating stations are far away from thickly populated area. So to reduce the transmission and distribution losses, the plant should located near to load center. So, yung sa tulad ng alam natin na ang mga bumubunang istasyon ay malayo sa populasyon na lugar. Kaya yung para mabawasan ang pagkalugi sa paghatid at pamamahagi ng planta, na dapat na matagpuan malapit sa load center. Geographical condition. The radioactive material are very dangerous to human health and all living organisms. If due to earthquake, chances occurs to blast the reactors. To avoid this, the area should be free from the earthquake. So, sa geographical condition, yung material na radioactive ay lubang mapanganib talaga sa kalusugan natin. At lahat ng nabubuhay na organismo. Kung dahil sa lindol ay may pagkakataon na sumabog ang mga reaktor, para maiwasan ito, ang lugar ay dapat na malaya sa lindol. Next. Ngayon, meron akong short video na ang ano ko dito is how does nuclear energy affect the environment.
How does nuclear energy affect the environment? By Soham Bose, Simon Park, and Aaron Yee.
The advent of nuclear energy has been part of a polarizing discussion between efficiency and environmental harm. What elements are used to produce nuclear energy? Uranium-233, uranium-235, and plutonium-239. These elements are used because they have a large nuclei and are easy to split. These elements are found in the earth in minute quantities and are formed into pellets, which can then be put into large fuel assemblies in the reactor. The cooling towers use the heat created by fission reactions to turn the water into water vapor, which is then used to turn turbines, generating electricity. The gases coming out of the top of the nuclear reactor is actually water vapor, which isn't harmful to the environment at all. Inside the reactor, fission reactions occur where uranium-235 is bombarded with neutrons to form gamma rays, thermal energy, products such as barium-144 and krypton-89, and more neutrons to continue the chain reaction. The energy produced by uranium as a fuel is much more efficient than other forms of fuel, such as oil or coal. 1 gram of uranium is equivalent to 120 gallons of oil and 1 ton of coal. Barium-144 is a radioactive element which beta decays to lanthanum-144, and eventually to neodymium-144, which is stable. DNA mutation, cell malfunction, and consequences such as cancer or even death can be caused by beta and gamma particles released by these reactions that lodge into biological systems in the body, ionizing molecules and creating free radicals. The ingestion of beta and gamma particles by way of a liquid is one of the primary ways it can get into the body. After the Fukushima meltdown, the radioactive waste spread into the water, jeopardizing the lives of marine and terrestrial life in the area. Radiation on living organisms has a wide range of effects. These mutations can be harmless in the case of the strawberries, but deadly in the case of the dolphin that was exposed to the radiation and was birthed with 2 heads because of multiple DNA mutations in the parent. Even if nuclear energy is further adopted, there are the problems of nuclear waste storage and the idea of reprocessing some of the waste in other reactors. Nuclear waste must be stored in deep geological repositories to avoid damage to the environment by radiation, as well as deter theft by terrorist organizations. Also, if reprocessing is applied, it allows for a bigger reservoir of materials available to create nuclear weapons.
Thank you for watching.
So, yun nga yung yung explanation ng short video ng how does nuclear power plant affect the environment. So, dito, nuclear power plant use uranium as fuel. The process of mining uranium releases high amounts of carbon dioxide into the environment. Carbon dioxide is also released in the environment when new nuclear power plants are built. Finally, the transport of radioactive waste also causes carbon dioxide emissions. So, dito, yung dahil sa nuclear waste na may radiation, gayon din ang aksidente gaya ng sa 1986 Chernobyl nuclear power plant at ang nangyari sa Fukushima, Japan. Yun yung sa video na nabanggit niya yung sa Fukushima, Japan. Yun yung pagsabog. Ito yung sa Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster. Noong April 26, 1986. Ito yung actual na image na pagsabog. Ito yung a sudden surge of power during a reactor system's test destroyed Unit 4 of the nuclear power station at Chernobyl, Ukraine. In the former Soviet Union, the accident and the fire that followed released massive amounts of radioactive material into the environment. So, sa pangalawa naman, yung sa short video, nabanggit niya yung sa may Fukushima Nuclear Power Plant. Ito yung nangyari noong March 11, 2011. So, apart from cooling, the basic ongoing task was to prevent release of radioactive materials, particularly in contaminated water leak from the 3 units. This task became newsworthy in August 2013. So, alam nyo ba guys na meron tayong 500 nuclear power plant na nagkalat sa iba't ibang bansa. At ang lahat ng ito ay nagko-contribute ng halos 15% ng kabuang kuryente sa buong mundo. Sa ngayon, ang mga bansa na pinakagumagamit sa teknolohiyang ito ay ang Amerika, France, China, South Korea, at ang Russia. Ngayon, isa-isahin ko yung 5 bansa na pinaka-gumagamit ng nuclear power plant. Ito yung American Nuclear Power Plant. Nuclear power in the United States is provided by 95 commercial reactors with a net capacity of 98 gigawatts, 64 pressurized water reactors, and 32 boiling water reactors. In 2019, they produced a total of 809.41 terawatt-hours of electricity, which accounted for 20% of the nation's total electric energy generation. Ito naman yung sa France Nuclear Power Plant. Yung nuclear power plant ng France is the largest source of electricity in France, with a generation of 795.5 or 70.6 of the country's total electricity production, the highest percentage in the world. Ito naman yung sa China Nuclear Power Plant. China is one of the world's largest producers of nuclear power. As of March 2019, China has 46 nuclear reactors in operation with a capacity of 42.8 gigawatts and 11 under construction with a capacity of 10.8 gigawatts. Additional reactors are planned for an additional 36 gigawatts. Next, ito yung sa South Korea Nuclear Power Plant. Sa South Korea naman, ito yung one of the world's largest nuclear power producers. South Korea has 4 reactors under construction at two sites, Shin-Kori and Shin-Hanul, which will add another 5.3 gigawatts of nuclear generation capacity. South Korea's first nuclear reactor, Kori-1, was permanently shut down in 2017. Last is the Russian nuclear power plant. Rosenergoatom is the only Russian utility operating nuclear power plant. Its nuclear plants have the status of branches. It was established in 1992 and was reconstituted as utility in 2001 as a division of SC Rosatom. So yun yung 5 bansa na na gumagamit ng nuclear power plant. So, yun lang yung report ko. Thank you po sa pakikinig.